Miscellaneous exercise on chapter 16. Question number 1. A box contains 10 red marbles, 20 blue marbles, and 30 green marbles. 5 marbles are drawn from the box. What is the probability that first one is all will be blue, second one at least one will be green? Solution. Coming to first one, probability of getting all blue. How many marbles are there? 60. In that, 20 marbles are blue. We supposed to draw 5 marbles. Therefore, drawing 5 marbles from 20 is 20 C5 divided by total possible outcomes. Drawing 5 marbles from 60, that is 60 C5. Second one, probability of getting at least one green is equal to 1 minus probability of getting none of the marble is green is equal to 1 minus drawing 5 marbles from remaining 30 marbles, that is 30 C5 divided by 60 C5. Second question. 4 cards are drawn from a well-shuffled deck of 52 cards. What is the probability of obtaining 3 diamonds and 1 spade? Solution. A deck of 52 cards contains 13 spade cards. Number of ways of drawing 4 cards from 52 cards is equal to 52 C4. Number of ways of drawing 3 diamonds and one spade is equal to 13C3 into 13C1. Therefore, probability of drawing 3 diamonds and one spade is equal to 13C3 into 13C1 divided by 52C4. If you want, we can simplify. Question number 3. A die has two faces, each with number 1, three faces, each with number 2, and one face with number 3. Solution. First one, probability of 2 is equal to, out of 6 faces, 3 faces are with number 2. Therefore, probability of 2 is equal to 3 by 6 is equal to 1 by 2. Second one, probability of 1 or 3 is equal to probability of 1 plus probability of 3 is equal to, what about probability of 1? 2 faces are with number 1. Therefore, probability of 1 is equal to 2 by 6 plus, what about probability of 3? 1 face is with number 3. So, therefore, probability of 3 is equal to 1 by 6 is equal to 3 by 6 is equal to 1 by 2. Third one, probability of not 3 is equal to 1 minus probability of getting 3 is equal to 1 minus, what about probability of getting 3? 1 by 6 is equal to 5 by 6. Question number 4. In a certain lottery, 10,000 tickets are sold and 10 equal prizes are awarded. What is the probability of not getting a prize if you buy A 1 ticket, B 2 tickets, C 10 tickets? Solution. Since 10 equal prizes are awarded, therefore, there is no chance of getting prizes for 9,990 tickets. So, when you buy one ticket, probability of not getting prizes is equal to 9,990 C1 divided by 10,000 C1 is equal to 9,990 divided by 10,000 is equal to 999 divided by 1000. B. When you buy two tickets, probability of not getting prizes is equal to 9,990 C2 divided by 10,000 C2. C. When you buy 10 tickets, probability of not getting prizes is equal to 9,990 C10 divided by 10,000 C10. Question number 5. Out of 100 students, two sections of 40 and 60 are formed. If you and your friend are among 100 students, what is the probability that A. You both enter the same section, B. You both enter the different section? Solution. Number of ways of selecting two students from 100 is equal to 100 C2. Probability of both students enter in the same section is equal to number of ways of selecting 2 from 40 plus number of ways of selecting 2 from 60 divided by number of ways of selecting 2 from 100. Means if both students enter in section A of 40, then selecting 2 from 40 is 40C2, and if they enter in section B of 60, then number of ways of selecting 2 from 60 is 60C2. This is equal to 40 into 39 plus 60 into 59 divided by 2 whole divided by 100 into 99 divided by 2. When you take 20 common in the numerator, then you will get 2 into 39 plus 3 into 59 divided by 100 into 99 is equal to 78 plus 177 divided by 5 into 99 is equal to 255 divided by 5 into 99 . Yes, what is the simplification? 17 by 33. Second one, probability of both students enter in different sections is equal to 1 minus probability of both students enter in the same section, that is 1 minus 17 divided by 33 is equal to 16 divided by 33. Question number 6. 3 letters are dictated to 3 persons and an envelope is addressed to each of them. The letters are inserted into the envelopes at random so that each envelope contains exactly 1 letter. Find the probability that at least 1 letter is in its proper envelope. Solution. let capital letters X, Y, Z be the three envelopes and small letters X, Y, Z, the three letters. Observe right side figure. There is a chance of inserting X or Y or Z letters in envelope X. When you insert letter X in envelope X, there is a chance of inserting Y or Z in envelope Y. When you insert Y in Y, then you can insert Z in Z. When you insert Z in Y, then you can insert Y in Z. Similarly, there is a chance of inserting Y, Z, X, Y, X, Z, Z, X, Y, Z, Y, X. Therefore, sample space S is equal to set with elements X, Y, Z, X, Z, Y, Y, Z, X, Y, X, Z, Z, X, Y, Z, Y, X. Let A be the event that at least one letter is in its proper envelope. That is, elements of set A are X, Y, Z, X, Z, Y, Y, X, Z, and Z, Y, X. Therefore, probability of at least one letter is in its proper envelope is equal to probability of A is equal to 4 by 6 is equal to 2 by 3. Activity 4. Objective. To verify distributive law for three given non-empty sets A, B and C, that is A union B intersection C is equal to A union B intersection A union C. Material required: hardboard, wide thick sheets of paper, pencil, colors, scissors, adhesive. Method of construction: cut 5 rectangular stripes from a sheet of paper and paste them on the hardboard in such a way that three of the rectangles are in horizontal line and two of the remaining rectangles are also placed horizontally in a line just below the above three rectangles. Write the symbol U in the right top corner of each rectangle as shown in figure 1, figure 2, figure 3, figure 4 and figure 5. Draw three circles and mark them as A, B and C in each of the five rectangles as shown in the figures. Color the portions as shown in the figures. Demonstration. Number 1. U denotes the universal set represented by the rectangle in each figure. Circles A, B and C represent the subsets of the universal set U. Figure 1, Figure 2, Figure 3, Figure 4 equals Figure 5. In Figure 1, colored portion represents B intersection C. Color portions in Figure 2 represents Union B. Figure 3 represents Union C. Figure 4 represents A union B intersection C and colored portion in Figure 5 represents A union B intersection A union C. Observation. Colored portion in Figure 1 represents dash. Colored portion in Figure 2 represents dash. Colored portion in Figure 3 represents dash. Colored portion in Figure 4 represents dash. Colored portion in Figure 5 represents dash. The common colored portion in Figure 4 and 5 are A union B intersection C is equal to dash. Thus, the distributive law is verified. Application. Distributive property of set operations is used in the simplification of problems involving set operations. Note. In the same way, the other distributive law, A intersection B union C is equal to A intersection B union A intersection C can also be verified.